So telemedicine eye exams are becoming a popular service. So in this video, I'm checking in with Dr. Denton from Salisbury Eye Care to share some tips for you on how to have the most successful telehealth eye exam. Let's take a look. Hello and welcome, this is Dr. Allen here from the Dr. Eye Health Show, helping you learn all about the eyes and vision. If you're new here to the channel, definitely consider subscribing. Now today we're going to be talking about telehealth or telemedicine eye exams. Now these have been around for some time in different parts of the world, but are just now becoming more popular here in the United States as more eye clinics are starting to kind of adapt this technology and offer it as a way to reconnect with their patients, as many eye clinics are either still closed or just starting to reopen after this first wave of COVID-19. Now today we even have a special guest, Dr. Denton from Salisbury Eye Care, who is offering eye exams through telehealth, and it's going to be really awesome to share some tips for you guys on how to do a telehealth eye exam. Now, my first tip for you is, of course, to call your eye clinic and see if they have some sort of telehealth or telemedicine eye exam available. Now, it is kind of a newer technology, and some clinics have certainly adopted to it earlier, but some clinics may be just starting to try to figure it out. So as long as you call them first and see if they have it available, then you're all set. Otherwise, some websites, if you check out their website, it may even say, hey, check in with us through telehealth, and there might be a little button there for you. Now, my second tip is to check with your insurance provider that they do offer coverage for telehealth or telemedicine. Most providers, in my experience, do have some sort of coverage for this sort of service. However, it's still important to at least either check with them or at least have your insurance information ready so that when you do check in with your doctor, whether that be at the eye clinic or you're checking in online, then at least you have that information so they can verify it and see if there's any sort of issue with your insurance. But again, thankfully, at least from my experience, most insurance providers do cover this service. And my third tip is to understand what a telehealth eye exam can really accomplish for you versus having an eye exam in the eye clinic. A telehealth exam from an eye care professional is just unfortunately not going to be as comprehensive as what you get in the clinic. We just don't have all the equipment at your house to check all of the parts of the eye health that we really look for during a full examination. If you are somebody who's having a red eye, a pink eye, you're not sure what's going on, maybe you have allergies, you have symptoms on the front surface of the eye, maybe dry eyes. These are all excellent things that can oftentimes be evaluated just through a conversation with your eye care provider through one of these telehealth exams. Your doctor can even access the camera on your phone. You can take high definition pictures of the surface of the eye, and that can at least aid your doctor in making a diagnosis and even prescribe treatment from this type of exam. Even if you're experiencing an emergency like sudden vision loss, these sort of examinations can at least give you access to a trained physician that can kind of triage, hey, is this something that can be treated through telemedicine, or is it something that's really important that you get into the clinic and be seen now? So it is just an increase access to care, and so it's at least got that crew benefit. But again, as awesome as this technology is, unfortunately, there's a lot of parts of the exam that, again, can't be reproduced. Things like prescribing glasses, getting accurate fittings for contact lenses, as well as many other parts of the internal part of the eye exam, such as checking for things like diabetes, glaucoma, and other eye health issues. But now let's check in with Dr. Denton from Salisbury Eye Care and see what kind of tips she has.
Before you get started for your first virtual telemedicine visit, you might want to consider where you're going to do it in your house or even do it outside, because lighting is so important. It's so hard for me to see, especially details about the eye, if there's a lot of shadows in the room or if it's just a dark room, dark area. So do consider, getting in a room in your home that has a window to the side or even in front of you so that it really can illuminate the ocular area so I can do a better job seeing what's going on. The second thing to consider is potentially writing down, just jot down on a notebook, any medication changes that you've had and any medical changes that you've had. So even something as small as a recent allergy could be important to your care. And there's other things that are big too, like, a diagnosis of diabetes or high blood pressure. all of that is relevant for us, and so it's helpful if you kind of have that organized before sitting down for your visit. The final thing to consider is, just thinking about what pharmacy you would want to use should we need to prescribe you any medication. So again, give them a call beforehand. If there's a pharmacy you're already established with, just jot that number down for us, and we'll be able to call in your medication seamlessly.
Hey, those were some fantastic tips, Dr. Denton. Thank you so much. Hey, if you enjoy this video, smash that like button for us and drop a comment below if you've ever experienced or done an eye exam or even just a regular visit with a family care provider through telehealth or telemedicine. I'd love to know your experience, what was good, what was bad. Yeah, let us know. Otherwise, if you'd like to hear more cool tips and information from Dr. Denton at her channel, Salisbury Eye Care, I'll hook that here on the screen so you can check that out easily. Otherwise, if you'd like to Otherwise, if you'd like to check out other cool videos from Dr. Eye Health, I'll hook up a couple of videos here as well. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Keep an eye on it, and we'll talk to you soon.